Well, hello there. How's it going? Welcome back to the beautiful Yukon in the fall. Oh my gosh, is this beautiful or what? Fall colors are just the friggin' best. I friggin' love fall. I just love it. The dogs love it too. It is cool in the mornings, like below freezing, but then at night but in the day it warms up. Like now it's probably 15 degrees Celsius, which is just feeling amazing because snow will probably be here anytime. Any minute now, it'll be snow time. But what am I up to? Well, roaming around the woods with the dogs. That's pretty much all I've been doing. And you know what's really interesting is this year we didn't have a heck of a lot of snow. I'm going to update you guys on all that stuff. But we didn't have too much snow. And this is the result, is the pond is now barely a pond. Like, it's unreal. Let me turn this around. So if you'll remember, this all used to be one big gigantic pond. But years ago, right down the middle there, it used to be two separate ponds. So a big pond and a little pond. And then the snow years started about, 7, 8 years ago. And this pond has not been this small, oh man, in decades. Like once the snow started, this built up so much that it was just one big massive pond. And I couldn't get through there. I used to go through the middle when it was shallow or when there was no water, but I haven't been able to do that for like a good decade. And now look at this, like it is so dry. We've had so little snow the last year for sure. But anyways, the dogs are roaming around, having a good time. We're out here. It is about 2 o'clock, I think, in the afternoon, and I am just enjoying these last warm days and the sun. Dogs are good. There's Fossy. Hi, Fossy. He's probably eating who knows what. They're probably eating who knows what. Probably duck poop. We don't have to stop here too long because it was pretty muddy and they would go in the mud and get super muddy, but now I'm stopping and they're like, oh, what are all these tasty treats? What are you finding? Oh, probably dead things. Maggie, what are you finding down there? There's Maggie, there's Howler. Did you lose your ball? Where's your ball, buddy? Oh, it's up there. It's up there, over there. Dogs don't understand points. Over there. You can see it over there. Of course, it's a green ball and it blends in quite well today. You know where it is. Okay, let's keep moving. There we go. Oh, what a smart dog. Okay, let's go through here. Let's do a little walk around. There's the meadow. Let me sit at here's a new addition I have. A picnic table. I'm going to sit here and do a little chit-chat. Chitty-chat. Oh boy, what has been going on around here? Well, there's a few new things since we last talked. I am now fully retired from my corporate job, and I couldn't tell you how awesome life has become. It is the best thing I've ever done with my life. Early retirement, man, so worth it. I've been putting a lot of time into my other channel, and so I'm doing work, but I don't really consider that work because it's just so much fun to do, and I look forward to it every day, getting up. Not even every day, I don't even work on it every day, but I look forward to getting up and working on that channel and just having fun and reading stories and writing scripts and filming and editing and all that it takes to put out one video. These ones, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna try and get out some more videos regularly here. And they're just going to be pretty quick and easy to put out, not too highly edited, just because it takes so long to edit. And I just want to get some things out quick for y'all, because I know it's been a while. And I never intended to really let this channel go. I love having a record of, my life up here and what's been going on from year to year. And keeping in touch with people who, I made connections with. So, yeah. What else is going on? That is kind of the biggest thing, is just having all this freedom. Like right now it's a Tuesday afternoon and I was out with the dogs and now I'm just sitting here at my picnic table enjoying this beautiful weather, and I'm not on a computer, which is amazing. So I really can get out, for the afternoons and enjoy. Oh, the gophers are still out. Yeah. So what am I doing? My plans now. So I have a pretty empty woodshed. And I knew that I was going to be retiring, so I could put a lot of time into getting my own firewood for the rest of the winter, for the upcoming winter. Winter hasn't started yet. So I didn't buy any firewood, which I've done before. And the last couple of years, I actually used all the fire smarting wood that was taken down a couple of years ago. I used that last winter because it was pretty dry and pretty great. And I had one side of the woodshed was full. My woodshed, in case you're wondering, it holds like 8 or 9 cords of wood. So it's quite a bit. I only need like maybe 3 cords for the winter. So right now I have to fill up that woodshed, or at least half of it. Filling up the whole thing might be a little ambitious for this year, but I would really like to get ahead. And I hoped to get ahead last year, but I never did, you know. Those things just kind of happen. So you're going to see a lot of probably wood cutting. Like that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing for the next month because, you know, cutting wood in the winter at -30 is not the funnest thing. I mean, I'll do it, but I'd way rather do it in the fall when it's like kind of nice out, can sit and don't even really have to wear a jacket or gloves or toques, all that stuff. So this is the ideal time to do it. Like I've got probably a good month, you know, until it starts to get really cold. But all of October should be, you know, if I'm able to do it in the day and take my time, just do a couple hours at a time here and there so I don't like kill my back or my hands or anything like that. I do it leisurely. So I'll bring you along with that. And the other thing is I never showed you guys, I had a little bit of a surprise, didn't I? My last video, I was going to tell you about the dog condo that I built, and I'll scrape up some old footage of me building it. But what I did was, because when I was going to work last year, it was getting cold and I couldn't really leave the dogs outside too much in the winter. They're now all 12 years old, like, which is shocking. So they're all little old seniors. I mean, they don't act like it all the time, but they, you know, they just can't handle the cold outside, and I definitely can't leave them all inside when I'm gone. So I thought, why don't I build a heated dog house for all of them? And I came up with this design on my own, and I'm pretty proud of it because I have 2 dogs on either side of it, and so they're kind of in the pens in pairs when I'm away in town. So, you know, with their little buddies. And I've divided the doghouse into that as well. But there's a divider, which is not totally like a wall or anything, like it's just boards. So there's like heat will transfer back and forth. And I also have a heater in there. So last year I tested it out. So I built it last fall and I tested it out throughout the winter. And I wasn't really gone for any long periods of time, but I did have, you know, there was long days where they were in there, here and there. And some cold temperatures when I was in town. And I came back and that thing was toasty warm. It was, you know, -30 outside, but inside that, it was about +10 Celsius. +10, +12 I kept it at. And they were in there. They love it. A lot of trial and error on how to close the doors up. I have a little hinge thing, like a half door for the top, and it's not the greatest build. I really have to figure out how to make it a little bit more smooth. But yeah, it's got the hinge top that I can open up and I can go in to fix anything or do anything I need to in there because I have the heaters in there. I have thermometers so I know what the temperature is. And what else? Yeah, just to get in there. So that was for ease of getting in there. And I also have a carpet over the door. So I started with a piece of plastic that I got from Amazon, carpeting, like, you know, just rugs that you put at your door, those floppy ones. And I put those in there and they went in and out no problem. So and sometimes they even go in there like now, like it's their little comfort space, you know, like I found Howler in there random summer days. He's in there, the door's open, but he's just in there with his head sticking out. So, you know, they're pretty comfortable in there and they love it. Anyways, I got a new cover on my shed. That thing got blown away and torn to pieces because there was so much sun down. This spring actually, it came apart and I had to get a new cover for it. So I got a new cover and I put over top a white piece to kind of reflect the sun so the sun wouldn't get through to the cover itself. So hopefully that helps a little bit. That cover lasted, I think it was 3 years, and then it just got shredded. So what else am I doing? I have more grand plans to do stuff also. Like I have this overwhelming urge to play pickleball. And I don't know if that's because I'm retired now and of that age. Maybe it's like a genetic thing where you feel you have to play pickleball when you retire. Dogs are doing really well. They're all 12 years old, like I said, and They're all like 12-year-old geezers now, but they're still doing pretty good. There's Lewis. There's Howler. And there's the dog condo. Let's go look at the dog condo. Oh, look at the dogs messing up the lovely carpet I have for them. How rude. There, so they have little carpets, windows, as you can see. Windows are a necessity, so this opens up so I can get in. And I don't have the carpet up right now, but that is the carpet that they use and love. And then here's the inside. So there's the heater we started with. And it can go on a timer, and then when it hits a certain point, it'll, shut off when at a certain temperature. So that is awesome. And the dogs, luckily, they don't chew anything, so they don't chew any of these cords. There's a little spots for 2 of them. There's a little divider, and those are like really low heat wall heaters, and I don't think they didn't do anything. And then you can see from the dog's point of view. Oh, hi. Lewis, come on in here. Lewis, come in. Go in there. Come Here's Howler. So this isn't Howler's side. Howler's side. What? Calm down. Okay. They're so excited for some reason. So this is Lewis and Fossey's side, and that's Howler's and Maggie's side. Oh, lots of insulation. So I'll show you some of the old pictures or the videos, but this is all styrofoam insulation in between. Under here, you can see I have a insulation under there. And then this one is pretty much the same, except on the other side. So yeah, that is it. That just shuts. And yeah, so they just go in through that little hole. They love it. They are in there all the time. Hey, don't you love your little house? It's one of the best things I've made. It was pretty pricey to make. You can see I used this nice deck. But look at the nice deck they have. That was screwed down so they don't get it all over the place. But yeah, look at that nice deck. And they just kind of lounge on the deck sometimes too. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, you're your ball. Get your ball.